session up there.
That's amazing. No, that means something.
So you're just a part of it, but there's another side to it.
Yes. Made it out of it.
Yes.
We'll check some bread over there.
Paulwell. Come and talk. Why we're there, man, we're there. With your brethren. Yeah, man. Why we're there, Paul Burke there too. But we're just going to the community and showing them around, you know. Dig it! But dig it! But you went back to Saturday long time.
Worry. That's famous.
Yes. So you know the mystic. You're right underneath the air, but you're going first national view. Another shot. we're not going to be able to get enough of Fred Black's right now. Everything finalized.
I was here. God knows what I like. One was not there, one was like. Yeah.
And sometimes people on this side can't go over this side. Yeah. But time what it's so. Hello. How are you?
Fine.
Good to see you. Right name. Anybody call my right name on the His father's famous, man. One of the greatest time or one time. This is William King Hollis, man.
Bless up, man.
One of the greatest drummer, one of the greatest drummer the world has ever seen, man.
Yeah, man. Bless up yourself, man.
Father is the great country.
Legend from out of King Rockfort here.
Samuel Williams.
Enough respect. Princess among the thorns.
That's Georgina.
Georgina. Nice job, man.
He's one of the greatest drummers I've ever come out of. And I'm not just singing because I've heard him play many times. You want to come play that? We just passed by the fire and we showed them where your head of the supposed to be. So that's a fun.
Yeah, man, but they're also soliciting the to know to put his monument, his statue right done by art. We're trying to do it through IOJ, Institute of Jamaica, which we're the heritage site of this town. We'll try to get things back on track.
Yeah. Your phone is there, right, Kim?
Yeah, man, you all have gray hair and most of your head now, man. How many years in life, man? Too rotten.
Today, your birthday? Happy birthday. Don't come. Get more than one.
I remember when you was 21 and I give me trouble enough.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're on a walk, a journey with the Minister, the Member of Parliament, Phillip Paulwell. It's me with my brother. Remind us of your name, my brother. Paulwell. Paulwell.
We believe in community togetherness, community development, community upliftment. And if we can just come together as one great city.
Yeah.
It's been a great year you have playing Paulwell. Straight. No streets, not.
No, not that.
Wow. We'll keep on keeping on, you know. We love you, man. We're here to support you and whatever. I was talking to college, and you see that there's a lot of talented youngsters. That is great. Yeah, a pig farmer. Even though you know me not the pig thing, but this is great. Okay. I want you to be a part of this, man. He's talking about what you're talking about, man. Community development, community upliftment, sustainability, finding jobs for the youngsters, keeping them occupied. You know what I mean? If a young man knows him can get the money. Social intervention is what we need. Community centers, football, cricket, sports. You know what I mean?
Everything is done. Well, sometimes the year,
get 10 sometimes.
yes, a year,
Because we hear it in the news. Just happening sometimes.
I feel like, my personal opinion, I feel like Jamaica they need a lot of help. And that's the attention I want to bring to Jamaica. It's such a beautiful place. Everybody in Miami, they need to donate, they need to help, they need to bring infrastructure here, build sustainable apartments, sustainable homes, get our people in better situations, because this is not, we're supposed to live better than this in 2020. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I think it's all about the internet is so amazing. And it's bigger than what people ever could imagine. So my main thing is I want to use my attention as a young king on the rise to bring light to Jamaica, to let them know that, like I said, that was a place I was awakened. I told Big Stone, this is my trip to Mecca. This is my when Malcolm went to Mecca. This is my trip to Mecca. So it's a
please show you for that trip. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Anytime you're doing something, man, invite me, man. I'm more than willing to come.
Yeah, man.
Play my part with you. So,
Yeah, man. Right.
Enough love, enough.
Enough
love, enough.
Take care.
You want to take me down? You know I got one more.
Just one of those affected recently by violence. Just at a party
Beautiful lady too.
Paulwell, she got my camera.
Remember what happened a couple of weeks ago in the holidays? There was a bike show going on, and community, Boxing Day was, and the community came out, people came out together, and then all hell broke loose, and she got shot in the process. So, you know, these are some of the things that we're working for. We're working to see if we can bridge that gap, you know?
Change the mindset. Your soul is definitely blessed, and like I said, it will come back even stronger. All you got now is a better story. That's you go around the country and get paid thousands of dollars to speak a story, and that's how. Like I said, this place is so special, Queen. I'm young. Like I said, it's the first, closest I ever been to Africa. It's the closest I ever been to Africa, and like I said, the States is spoiled and corrupt. This is the place that I want to spend my energy. They got 1 billion black men in the United States spending their energy trying to change something that'll never change. And I think it's all about bringing attention to Jamaica, bringing attention to the violence, bringing attention to the talent, how great it is, and getting all these fans that got posters up in Harvard dorms all over the world of Jamaican culture to come in and put some love back into the city and some money back into the city. You know what I mean? So that's my mission. To uplift and change the mindset, but I want you to keep your spirits high, Queen. You're special. That little bullet could kill you. Only in the womb of a woman can a man breathe underwater. Never forget that.
hear that? Only the woman for woman can a man breathe on the water.
Never forget that.
Wow.
I don't need
Let's take them around. Thank you for the visit. Yep. This is her grandma, how you doing? Crying times, you know?
She have a therapy back tomorrow.
Yeah. Where's the therapy?
She goes to public.
Get paid, sure.
Yeah.
I didn't miss it for her.
Yeah, because she think that
She can't move it.
she can't hold on to squeeze it.
Let's give it to the family now. Give it to the family.
Yeah, because it's stressing me down.
From 7 she can work until now. She can. Every time she goes to her place, she has to take pictures, send to her workplace to see what is really going on.
Right. So she still has her job.
Well, we don't show her as yet. From December, it's from December.
What's the company? The call center?
No, she work in the police record office.
Okay. Oh, all right. Name, address,
She have a training, she has a training in early childhood education. Which is one of the
Like a procession.
So he played for Jamaica.
Oh, sir. Straight for wine.
Straight
for wine. You know the right hands.
For the East Africa.
Well, honest, it's not my profession.
Okay, come with it.
Oh, you?
Great Anandelo. Great.
Not getting any money after you were blagging right.
Oh, you know. I know. I know.
About 45 now.
50.
I know, man. You know, you're a little man. 47, I get up there. The first championship of the day. I know. I know, when I get up there.
Yes, they're not.
Boring, man.
international celebrity. Get starstruck.
Come get somebody to take the man. Get somebody to take the man. I'm not going to go low now. I want everything there. Come the man. Take a power of the thing, the man. I want to see a man. A man in a man. I want to Kyle in a man.
Push up.
I'm going to tell you.
I don't like that green stuff there.
Put up the power thing or put up the power thing, no man.
Yeah.
Put up the power thing, man. I'm telling you, we're done, but they never out.
Yeah.
And where we're going now?
The corner one.
have a father is in prison right now for triple homicide. His father is a hitman. He grew up poor on the streets of Pontiac, Michigan, eating from garbage. But he believed in the gift that is within us. And he believed he can make something of his life. But at one point he got so stressed out, he wanted to become a motivational speaker. So what he said, I'm going to do my one last speech. And after that, I'm going to put a gun to my head and take my life. But nothing is happening for me. When he went to the school and he spoke in front of all of the children, they were actually crying about how he spoke of his life. On his way home, thinking about putting a gun to his head, the school called him and said, Mr. King, how much do you charge to speak? And from that day on, his job is speaking to people all over the world. He's been to Europe, he's been to Sweden, he's been to Australia, Italy, and I invite him to come to Jamaica to speak to you. Now normally when he speaks, he commands a fee of $30,000 US just to speak for half an hour or 45 minutes. I plead my case to him, tell him that I love this country. I'm 62 years old. I want to be able to grow till I'm old, man. I've never seen a young man that I don't love from my heart. I don't know you, my brother, but I love you, man. You might not do something like, I might not like your ways, but that don't mean I hate you, man. You know what I mean? I didn't make you. So he wants us to bring greetings from the United States on behalf of the Honorable Minister, because we have to thank him. We could not have come in here without him. So this is it. King Hollis, go ahead, man.
Hey, kings and queens, holla at me. Listen to me for a minute. As I walked through your neighborhood and I walked through your city, I saw something that I didn't like. I saw kings that's not really living like kings supposed to live. I'm a king in the United States, dog. I work with the Bloods, the Crips, some of the biggest gangsters in the world. They all work with me, they all love me because I speak peace and I speak unity. At the end of the day, I realize this. If my brother keep killing this brother, there'll be no more brothers. You got your guns pointing at the wrong man. It's not pointing at the right man. What sense does it make to fight a man around the corner from you? In the same struggle and in the same fight you in? What sense do that make? I travel the world, I make $30,000 every time I speak. But the first thing I did when I made my money, I wanted to go back to cities and countries just like this, grab my brothers and say, come with me. Let's get this money together. In order us to get this money, kings, we gotta come together. We gotta rise up bigger than we ever been before. It's the greatest country that on the earth, bro. It got college kids at Harvard in the United States with Bob Marley posters on their wall, Marcus Garvey pictures on their wall, and they want to be just like y'all. But they try to block our vision, bro, of who we are. We built pyramids, period. We masters. That's the words of Rick Ross, dog. We masters. We royalty. And you gotta love your sisters. You gotta love your brothers. The woman is nobody better than the woman, dog. The moment you tear your queen down, you tear your whole country down. Because only in the womb of a woman can a man breathe underwater. It's only one entity that a man can breathe underwater, that's a woman. We born to be leaders, dog. You cover your pain with drugs and alcohol, and by the middle of the night, that pain right back on your chest. It's right back in your head, like it never left. At the end of the day, we're not living to die, man. We living to turn this country into something special. And that's something this world ain't never seen before. You got every resources. You got the most richest soil in the world. This is the #1 black country in the world to me, man. Like I said, I came to this country for free. I used some of my own coin. I came here to see y'all, man, because I feel like this is the country that can start everything for African American people. I want to teach my brothers in Chicago, in Atlanta, Georgia, about my brothers down here. I want to bring them back here. I want to help bring money down here. I want to bring wealth down here. I want to build apartment complexes down here. So we have a nice plumbing, beautiful home, AC. I want all that for my people, but in order for me to do that, you can't have the tourists scared to come, bro. If you had the tourists scared to come down here, they can never help you. They can never help you. If you got a son, you got a daughter, and you want better for their future, you're going to do better for them. It's point blank, period. I'm from Michigan, man. Murder, chaos everywhere. All we do is sell dog food. That's heroin. My uncle sold the dope to my mother that killed her. I buried my mother at 17, man. 17 years old, I had to be a man on my own. Now I'm growing into a multi-millionaire. And I'm not running from my people, I'm running towards them. I want to make money and I want to bring it back to my people so we all can eat. So we all can take our kids out the country. So we all can travel. Take our sons and daughters to Disneyland one day. Get our passport stamped. Escape this place and show the world that the best gifts come from the bottom. See, in this world right now, kings, a lot of black kings and queens believe we the whole puzzle. But we only a piece. I'm a piece, you a piece. Don't tell your brother to stand behind you. Tell him to stand on side of you because he a king too. Take care of your community. It don't matter how small a home is. The only thing matters is the love that's inside of it. We all we got, kings and queens.
We all we got, man.
We over closing in on close to 100 plus, over 100 plus murders of our own people. You killing the best gifts God ever could have put on this earth, man. At the end of the day, you can act gangster, you can talk tough, but one thing that's undefeated, that's death. It's always a bigger gangster than you. It's always gonna be a bigger gangster than you. So when you die, they gonna forget about you. And your body gonna rot in that dirt. And nobody gonna remember your legacy. A man is a man that leave a legacy, bro. That represents something strong. Like Marcus Garvey, Paulwell, now the other rules, these legends. That spirit still walk these cities, man. It still walk these towns. And that greatness is still here. You can take the body, but you can never take the soul. You can take the body, but you can never take the soul. You can kill all these murders. Look how many of us still standing out here. You can't knock us off, but you cannot. You cannot run around shooting bullets at babies, man. That's the mark of a coward, man. You shooting, and you don't even know what you're shooting at. That's the mark of cowards. If you're a killer, you walk up to him, that man, and you talk to that man. Try talking to your brothers before shooting your brothers. I understand, I'm from the slums. If a man say he gonna take my life, I gotta kill him before he get me. I understand this. In my religion and with people around me, in the Nation of Islam religion, back home and what they study, a man protects himself and he protects his family. But one thing he don't do, he don't take out his babies and his innocent people that just walk this neighborhood, man. You gotta be a boss about this. Bosses don't just act like maniacs and barbarians, man. They're strategic and they know what they're doing. So at the end of the day, kings, I'm telling you now, the world's trying to blind Jamaica, bro, of how great and how rich it is, bro. They want to send you guns. They want to send you liquor. They want to have you fight against each other for a block that none of us own. None of us make dollars out of. We don't get no money for this block. You don't get paid for this block by the hour. You just stay on this block while the world cover you up and put a bowl on top of you. So they'll never see you. All the talent in here, it's $1 billion right here. Some of the greatest artists in the world come from right here. You take them dollars you make and you build a state-of-the-art studio for your whole community. Then you put your artists in that studio and you make them artists create the best music this world ever seen. And you make them bring them dollars back to the hood. And then we build another king and another queen. And we build another king. When that queen good at what she do, we put money behind that queen. Queen, you make it, we make it.
Thank you so much for listening, man. I love you all, man. I'm not crying because I'm weak, man. I'm crying because I love you, man. I don't know you, but I love you. And I feel your pain.
All right, nothing more. After he's got it.
I'm here 2 weeks ago, and we promised we would return. I'm happy to see you. We went to Corner One and we had a meeting over there with some of your people from Gully, and now we are here today because we wanted to be fair and we wanted to have a lasting peace. What we said at Corner One was that the two communities where you share family, blood and friendship, that you cannot descend into war and instability. And I was happy that Beto came across with a crew, and so we are back here today, and we are spreading the same message that we have to keep the two communities as we used to, as one love and one peace. Today we have some friends with us. Everybody knows Paul Burke. Everybody knows that the leaders in the community. But we have two special guests with us. King Stone, who is here, and we have King William Hollis, who is here with us, and they want to share a few words with you. And then we're going to hear from some of the big people from the two communities. So, Stone first.
My name is Claude Sinclair, but everybody call me Big Stone. I'm a record producer and I'm a motivational speaker. I was born poor. I went to school barefooted. I didn't wear underwear until I was 12 years old. For the life of me, I couldn't stop wet bed. I sleep on chink and kaya mattress. Nobody can tell me about going to bed hungry. I've been through all of that. My mother and father was the poorest people in Enfield, St. Mary. I am 62 years old now. I used to live in the United States of America. But after learning about Marcus Garvey and learning about who I am as a black man, I think my purpose is better off in Jamaica, going into different communities. If you all look on YouTube, you must have seen my videos. I have over 3,500 videos on YouTube. I've been to a lot of community, Bower Bank, I've been to McGregor Gully, I've been to Halman Town, I've been to Tivoli Gardens, I've been to Southside, I've been to Tel Aviv, Denhamtown, and Trenchtown. This Saturday, we're having a massive One Love concert at Tony Spalding Stadium. And I took the audacity of inviting my friend, King Hollis. The reason why I invited this man, because he grew up in the same circumstances that most of you all grew up in. His mother died of a heroin overdose. Do you understand what heroin is when you stick needle in your arm, drugs in your arm? He used to sleep in these houses just to watch his mother's back. The heroin that killed his mother was sold by his uncle. Sold the heroin because everybody, they taught them how to survive, and that's how they do it. Sell drugs to survive. His father is currently incarcerated for murder. His father used to be a hitman, go around and just killing people for money. This man used to eat out of garbage. He used to sleep on the subway, in the buses. You know what that is in the cold part of winter? There's no winter in Jamaica, but winter in the United States, especially where he's from, Pontiac, Michigan, is hell house. He grew up extremely poor. He was about to take his life, but he wanted to become a motivational speaker and motivate other young people like you about how he was grown and what he had to experience, because if you listen to experiences, you can make a better life for yourself. You know, my experience can help you with your situation, your experience can help the other person. But he was about to take his life, had a gun and everything. He went to school where they asked him to speak, and he spoke to some young children about his life and how his mother died from a heroin overdose. And they started crying and could relate to him. On his way home to take his life, he got a call from the school principal that, Mr. Hollis, listen, that speech that you gave, I think you got something in you. How much money do you charge to speak? Everything that he has ever had, everything, his house, his car, his money in his bank, his wife, his jewelry, his spending money, came from the ability to speak. You understand where I'm coming from? So I'm not going to draw this out too much. I invited him, Big Stone Records, along with Powerhouse